Welcome to the Top 10 World. In this video, we are going to check out the top 10 most powerful Greek gods. Number 10. Hermes. Hermes is an Olympian deity in ancient Greek religion, and mythology considered the herald of the gods. As the son of Zeus and Maia, he is also considered the protector of human heralds, travelers, thieves, merchants, and orators. He is able to move quickly and freely between the worlds of the mortal and the divine, aided by his winged sandals. Hermes plays the role of the soul guide, a conductor of souls into the afterlife. He is regarded as the divine trickster. Number 9. Hephaestus. Hephaestus is the Greek god of artisans, blacksmiths, carpenters, craftsmen, fire, metallurgy, metalworking, sculpture, and volcanoes. Hephaestus was either the son of Zeus and Hera, or he was Hera's parthenogenous child. He was cast off Mount Olympus by his mother Hera because of his lameness. As a smithing god, Hephaestus made all the weapons of the gods in Olympus. Hephaestus had his own palace on Olympus, containing his workshop with anvil and 20 bellows that worked at his bidding. Hephaestus crafted much of the magnificent equipment of the gods, and almost any finely wrought metalwork imbued with powers that appears in Greek myth is said to have been forged by Hephaestus. Number 8. Ares. Ares is the Greek god of war and courage. He is one of the 12 Olympians, and the son of Zeus and Hera. The Greeks were ambivalent towards him. He embodies the physical valor necessary for success in war, but can also personify sheer brutality and bloodlust, in contrast to his sister, the armored Athena, whose martial functions include military strategy and generalship. An association with Ares endows places, objects, and other deities with a savage, dangerous, or militarized quality. Though there are many literary allusions to Ares' love affairs and children, he has a limited role in Greek mythology. When he does appear, he is often humiliated. Number 7. Morpheus. Morpheus is a god associated with sleep and dreams. In Ovid's Metamorphoses, he is the son of Somnus and appears in dreams in human form. From the Middle Ages, the name began to stand more generally for the god of dreams, or of sleep. He had the power to sleep anyone. He could come in dreams of anyone. However, he had all control over anyone's imagination, but he was less famous among all other gods. Number 6. Dionysus. Dionysus is the god of winemaking, orchards and fruit, vegetation, fertility, festivity, insanity, ritual madness, religious ecstasy, and theatre. He was also known as Bacchus by the Greeks for a frenzy he is said to induce called Bacchia. As Dionysus Eleutherius, his wine, music, and ecstatic dance free his followers from self-conscious fear and care, and subvert the oppressive restraints of the powerful. His thyrsus, a fennel stem scepter, sometimes wound with ivy and dripping with honey, is both a beneficent wand and a weapon used to destroy those who oppose his cult and the freedoms he represents. Number 5. Apollo. Apollo is one of the Olympian deities in classical Greek mythology. Apollo has been recognized as a god of archery, music and dance, truth and prophecy, healing and diseases, the sun and light, poetry, and more. One of the most important and complex of the Greek gods, he is the son of Zeus and Leto, and the twin brother of Artemis, goddess of the hunt. He is considered to be the most beautiful god. Medicine and healing are associated with Apollo, whether through the god himself or mediated through his son Asclepius. Apollo delivered people from epidemics, Yet he is also a god who could bring ill health and deadly plague with his arrows. The invention of archery itself is credited to Apollo and his sister Artemis. Apollo is usually described as carrying a silver or golden bow and a quiver of silver or golden arrows. Number 4. Hera. Hera is the goddess of marriage, women, and family, and the protector of women during childbirth. In Greek mythology, she is queen of the 12 Olympians and Mount Olympus, sister and wife of Zeus, and daughter of the Titans Cronus and Rhea. One of her defining characteristics in myth is her jealous and vengeful nature in dealing with any who offended her, especially Zeus's numerous adulterous lovers and illegitimate offspring. Her iconography usually presents her as a dignified, matronly figure, upright or enthroned, crowned with a polos or diadem, sometimes veiled as a married woman. She is the patron goddess of lawful marriage. She presides over weddings, blesses and legalizes marital unions, and protects women from harm during childbirth. Number 3. Hades. Hades, in the ancient Greek religion and mythology, is the god of the dead and the king of the underworld, with which his name became synonymous. Hades was the eldest son of Cronus and Rhea, although this also made him the last son to be regurgitated by his father. He and his brothers, Zeus and Poseidon, defeated their father's generation of gods, the Titans, and claimed joint rulership over the cosmos. Hades received the underworld, Zeus the sky, and Poseidon the sea, with the solid earth available to all three concurrently. In artistic depictions, Hades is typically portrayed holding a bident and wearing his helm with Cerberus, the three-headed guard dog of the underworld, standing at his side. Number 2. Poseidon. Poseidon is one of the 12 Olympians in ancient Greek religion and mythology, presiding over the sea, storms, earthquakes, and horses. He was the protector of seafarers and the guardian of many Hellenic cities and colonies. In pre-Olympian Bronze Age Greece, Poseidon was venerated as a chief deity at Pylos and Thebes, with the cult title Earthshaker. In the myths of isolated Arcadia, he is related to Demeter and Persephone and was venerated as a horse and as a god of the waters. Poseidon maintained both associations among most Greeks. He was regarded as the tamer or father of horses who, with a strike of his trident, created springs. Poseidon is considered as strong and powerful as Zeus. Number 1. Zeus. Zeus is the sky and thunder god in ancient Greek religion and mythology, who rules as king of the gods on Mount Olympus. Zeus is the child of Cronus and Rhea, the youngest of his siblings to be born, though sometimes reckoned the eldest, as the others required disgorging from Cronus's stomach. In most traditions, he is married to Hera, by whom he is usually said to have fathered Ares, Eilivia, Hebe, and Hephaestus. Zeus was also infamous for his erotic escapades. These resulted in many divine and heroic offspring, including Apollo, Artemis, Hermes, Persephone, Dionysus, Perseus, Heracles, Helen of Troy, Minos, and the Muses. He was respected as a sky father who was chief of the gods and assigned roles to the others. Even the gods, who are not his natural children, address him as father, and all the gods rise in his presence. And as the king of Mount Olympus and the gods, Zeus is undoubtedly the most powerful of them all. This rounds up our today's list of most powerful Greek gods. For more such content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. In the next video, we will reach you with a new interesting list. Until then, goodbye.